Well, howdy, folks. All right, this is not really a semi-unboxing video. It's Christmas Day. Got this for Hottie Mama. This is the Pirates 3 1/8 scale 4-wheel drive brushless monster truck. So I'll kind of go over well, what you get with it. And I got it on Banggood and had it shipped down here to Florida. So, and we actually got it when they said, and it came in a bag, and the box like this. There was not a box inside of a box. But anyway, what you get here is the body. As you can see, it is not the highest quality body. It's very thin plastic. But I didn't expect much. I think it was like $279. And it comes with a controller. And there are adjustments in here, which I still haven't figured out what's what. But I know this button right here controls the speed. So say you got a little kid and you want to get him to not go full speed. You just, it goes from the scale from 0 to 100. You can set it to like 25, so it kind of just creeps. So, and I don't know what the left side does, so I'm still playing with that, but this is just what turns your wheels left and right. And this is your trigger under here, and it is very, very touchy. So, may work on that. Here is the RC car itself, the big dog. And it does come with a compact charger and one 500 milliamp hour battery. This is a 3C battery, 11.1 volts, and it comes with the only thing I had to put on it was the wheels. So the wheels actually are right there. They have these little nuts. You take the nuts off, you slide this in, and it goes over. There's another kind of a nut behind inside there, which you can't really see. Maybe that little brass, yeah, that little brass looking fitting in there. The wheel kind of goes over that. And then this is, I believe, an 18mm socket to tighten that down. Battery takes forever to charge. So I'm going to look at some Z batteries. Maybe a 3, well, these are, like I said, are a 3C. So I may look at a 4C and upgrade it. I'm pretty sure it'll fit right inside this slot right inside here. So we got the motor, the controller. I don't know exactly what this piece is. I forget. I've looked it up and done forgot. But it does have metal shocks, gas, oil filled, and it does have pretty good spring to it. And then the body comes with these little clips here. And what these clips do is when you got the body down, you put them down and you put the little cotter pins through it, and that keeps the body from flying off. But like I said, I'll show underneath here. This is super, super thin. So what I'm going to do before we totally trash this thing is take some drywall tape, which I don't, oh, here. I get it right here. Okay, get this drywall tape. And then you stick that down on the inside, and then you can just get like some of that 3M adhesive and spray inside there, and it'll stiffen it up. That way when you crash it and flip it and stuff, it doesn't crack the body up. Because what you can see is like, you see the little white things? Those are, you know, stress cracks already. So, but we had, you can see all right there. Flipped it over. I had my cheap ass camera on here. I'm gonna put my GoPro on it tomorrow and see how that video is compared to my crap camera. But the thing is a freaking hoot. So we get the battery charged up. I'm gonna let this charge overnight, and we'll take it out, and I'll put some video at the end of this, kind of showing this thing. But this thing, these wheels balloon. They expand really good when you're getting on it, like on the pavement. But this thing does great in sand, grass, I mean thick grass too. This thing does pretty good. And this body, it just sits right on here. like so. Let me line up these little holes back here. And line up these in the front. And that's what it looks like. Now, to give a comparison, here is my phone. This is my S8 Plus. Okay, standing up next to it. So that's my phone. You know. And I don't have a scale here, but this thing weighs every bit of, maybe 7 pounds. So it's definitely got some heft to it. But like I said, and this thing, and it comes with a wheelie bar. And these are actually rubber wheels. And it's got a crash guard in the front. But this thing is an absolute riot. So, and I know a lot of people upgrade these things. This is our first RC car ever. You can get different motors, different controllers, and all kinds of stuff. But you can see the suspension travel is actually, it's pretty stiff. And these are adjustable. There's an adjustment there and an adjustment there. So I tightened these down a little bit in the back. I'm going to see if that does anything. This thing is a wheelie monster. But anyway, kind of wanted to go over that. And like I said, we'll get some video on the GoPro. And we already got the mount right up here. And see how the video looks from the GoPro. So stay tuned. We'll be back. All right. You are armed. And armed. Okay. You wave at it. Yeah, it does. Ooh. How's that? The
oh, the mic thing.
yeah, the little foam thing. It's all right. It snaps right back on. We're good to go, baby. We're back out. Rip it, mama. Did you wave at it? I don't think my camera's hanging too much down. Oh shit, babe. Whoops.
Gonna see that. Poor bougainvillea. Thought I was gonna make it around in time.
Now, what about the camera on there? Do you think it's aiming straight up or?
I don't know. It looks like it's kind of aiming down, but.
Yeah, it does. Get some speed, mama.
It'll definitely show some grass. Uh-oh. Get back on the road. Whoops. Yeah, so you gotta be really careful when you steer it when it's going that fast.
Yeah, I'm sure it don't take much.
No.
Oh, good wheelie. Now you gotta get a good sustained speed burst so we can clock see how fast it's going.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
No.
She's crazy. We are back in action. Whoa.
I think the camera makes it top heavy. When you go to go, it flips it over.
I don't think so, baby.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's just the power.
Because typically it'll pop wheelie, not flip all the way over.
Throw the rocks, baby.
I'm so tempted.
Do it. Do it. Burn some rubber. Oh, my eye! Go over there and throw some rocks.
Go slow so it's not so like crazy to walk.
Well, that might help keep it from wheeling too, having a camera on the hood.
Yeah.
See what it does, baby.
It will still wheelie, but not flip over. Get rid of that loose stuff.
It's just got too much power, baby. That was a good roll, though.
That poor camera's taking a beating on this thing.
It's okay.
Look at my little
Yeah, I see him. Oh, I got a little dust in the microphone there. Okay, we're back to. Is that aiming down too much, you think?
Yeah. Try some speed run. Okay, come on. See, if it would. Oh, God. Watch my boogabillia. It doesn't keep going straight though when you try to take it fast.
Yeah.
It immediately goes.
Probably those big tires.
Yeah.
Oh, vehicle. Here, run about this road. Do another one of your burnouts. Good spin there, Hottie. Oh yeah.
Look at that first.
Does that camera look straight to you? Or is it tipping down too much?
It might be tipping down too much. That's full throttle.
That thing was moving.
Mm-hmm. Wait, not that one.
I think you gotta ramp some of this grass here, these swells.
Uh-oh. That was a little late to turn there, buddy.
She hates that palm tree. Oh, you had it almost on two wheels there.
I know.
Whoa. Hold on a minute, we're leaning down.
Yeah, I don't think it has enough turn radius to Oh, damn. Yeah, whoops. Little too close. Make sure I don't run anything over.
We'll bring it over here and we'll try another video mode. Do it. Pull in the shade, baby. So I can see my screen. Okay, let's see what that does. Hopefully we can watch that 60 frames per second. You're just too crazy of a driver, man.
He's jumping the goalie.
Well, you drive it real quick.
I think it's leaning again.
The camera? Yeah, if we're aiming up at the sky. Yeah, I probably need something a little smaller with not such big wheels. They gotta go over there and do another burnout. Coast is clear. Whoa. I lost it. Cars.
Yeah, it's pretty responsive. Sometimes a little too responsive. Especially when you're trying to go fast. I mean, it kind of...
Yeah. What are you driving that thing like a school bus?
Mm-hmm. We're trying to get some good footage.
Oh, Bougainvillea footage.
Uh-huh. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Gonna do some more wheelies? We got dust cloud. Whoa! she's chucking grass.
Tip over, don't tip over.
Let it tip over. That's good crash camera footage. See them tires balloon
I
up.
know it. See, I mean, you barely have to steer this thing.
I think you need to ramp something.
Well, you can't go up that because it'll flip. You can go over it though.
Whoa, you never know what it's going to do, baby.
Whoa, Nelly.
Oh, you're going through the jungle there.
That's a little too close.
Oh, you were close. Now that was a good wreck. Back in business.
Yeah, it hit that sand mound.
That's okay. Piss off the fire ants. That thing's moving.
Uh-huh. Whoa, not that way. Whoa, not that way. Whoa.
You've been drinking a little bit too much, babe? Ramp it.
Take that.
Oh. Do a burnout in the driveway. Oh, good one.
That's too funny. You gonna drive it?
Yeah.
Now that one I can ramp because it's got.
Ramp it, Ben. Then back up here, man.
I don't want to hit the truck.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Kerplunk. We better check the camera here, babe.
Oh, no.
We're bring it over. We're aiming at the sky.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Yep.
Ramp it. You can do better than that.
Dang it.
You like that? You like that palm tree? Oh. Good recovery.
Uh-oh. There we go. Get over there.
Smack. Uh-oh. Come over here. We got to fix the camera.
Did it go down again?
Yeah, no, it's going back a little bit. Just drive it over here.
Oh.
Nah, I just need to put a different mount on it. Put the GoPro mount on it. Okay, ramp it. Do it. Good one. Here, get in your pile of ash over there and burn some rubber.
That thing's gonna be filthy.
Oh! Good recovery.
It's doing some serious four-wheeling over there.
Ramp it. You kind of missed it there, Hottie.
I do not want to run into the truck.
You're gonna be fine. You ain't gonna run into it. I think we need to hammer our camera down a little bit. Run right over here. You gonna ramp it?
I'm gonna try.
All right, there you go, baby.
I don't want to run into that sharp edge. Like that.
I think you knocked the camera.
Just getting it to go straight to get lined up. It's not easy.
Make you a few warm-up attempts. Good jump! That's all right, we'll fix it. I'll try it here in a minute.
Yeah.
Whoa, spun that back wheel off there. Are we leaning? Nah, I think we're good. It's kind of aiming down. Go for it.
Well, it gets going in some funky directions.
Oh. Can she recover?
I mean, if you take off too fast, it gets squirrely. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta really.
Those back wheels were in the pit. I should have had that from the side.
Yeah.
I'm coming back over here. Yep. I'm gonna stay right here because I'm gonna zoom in.
Is that board up there enough?
Oh yeah, it's up there.
Okay.
Oh, we're back.
Rock and roll, baby.
Back in business.
Yeah, it hit that sand mound.
That's okay. Piss off the
Yep. Dang, that means it missed the good stuff.
I don't know. It might not have. You'll have to do it again.
Whoa.
I think you knocked the camera off.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. You peeled our tape right off, Mommy.
Oh, shit.
All right, I'll meet you back there.
Okay.
Yeah, you do it again.
Okay. You want to try it?
I think I can get it tight enough to. I can't get it no tighter with my finger. Forces, man.
So it probably sees it until I hit the ground and then it flops back.
Yeah. Those back wheels were in the pit. Should have had that from the side.
Yeah.
Come back
Okay.
I think when you take off so fast, I think it's causing it. The G-forces are causing it to flip back.
But you got to see it.
Yeah. way, man. There ain't no other way to drive. Doink. We took the GoPro off again. we're unglued again.
Oh no.
Let's see if we can get it to stick for another run or two. We're still recording. We lost the GoPro again.
Oh no.
I think our sticky stuff is unsticky. Yeah, we're losing our stick.
Yeah.
Might have to put another pad on it. Clean her up.
You gotta land and jump.
All right, let me try one more time.
All right. Oh no. Let off the gas.
Did you see it?
Did you try to jump the garden?
No, I hit it in reverse. It started to climb this wood.
No, look at the coolest. Obliterated. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Whoops.
Oh,
no. we lost a pin.
Oh no.
Oh, I think we broke our fender too.
Uh-oh.
Yep, look, babe.
Oh no.
I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna have to fix that.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, baby. We're having fun with this thing. Ready?
Yeah. Of course, I don't even know if this was recording before. That means it have missed all the crashes.
Did it miss all of our crashes? No.
I think it did.
Did you hit the record button?
Yeah. It's recording now.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it may have stopped.
I think it did.
It's okay, we got GoPro footage
Yeah.
of awesome wrecks.
Oh yeah. That was a good one. Oh. It flipped and kept going. Oh no. Oh. caught in the vine.
I wonder if our battery's finally dying.
Probably. Is it slowing down?
Yeah, I think the battery's finally died.
Oh. Good night, monster.
Well, howdy. Okay. Today is day 2 of the Pirates 3. Alright, I've got some video on here. You've seen us crashing it, bashing it. Got to figure out how to put speed on there, but you'll probably see that in the video. But this is our body so far. As you can see, it has taken quite a few hits. Got a nice big crack right here down the side. So if you see on the inside, you can see where that crack is. So what today's goal is to try to fix this. So what I'm going to do is we have some tools laid out here. We have some JB Weld Plastic Weld. We have some drywall tape. Okay, we have clear Flex Seal, alcohol, Scotch tape, which was just for the outside. We have a pair of gloves. We got a razor. We got scissors, and our little mixing board here. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix up a little bit of this epoxy and put it down over this, and then we're going to lay this drywall tape over top of it and let that set. Then what I'm going to do is, I've got a piece of that drywall tape in there. I'll probably take that off and wrap some other ones in there, but I'm going to fit the whole bottom, the whole inside of this shell with this, because this stuff, I mean, this thing is like really super thin. And then coat the inside of this, get it all trimmed up, make sure it's all sitting down. Then I'm going to spray it with the Flex Seal and see if we can make this body a little more rigid, because I mean, you can see how flexible this thing is. So, and we had a GoPro on top, then we moved it to the hood, you know, because crashing it and flipping it and stuff, which my media case is all scratched up here, which who cares, it's an action camera, right? So anyway, so let's get kind of started on this. And what we're going to do, see if I can get this little tripod thingy set up here, so I can kind of see, you can see what I'm seeing, I can see what you're seeing, maybe. You can see, whoa, there we go, GoPro. I probably ought to get my regular tripod out, because I can't tell if you guys are seeing down inside here or not, but I can always deal with that. So, all right, I'm gonna mix up some of the hardener, and it's just equal parts, and you don't need to go crazy with it. I don't think I need really a whole lot. I'll show the camera here in a minute. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to find out, guys. This thing is a hoot, I'll tell you right now. This thing is a freaking blast. And you just want to do equal parts hardener and the other stuff. And then we'll see, we got equal parts there. I'm just mixing it together with a toothpick. Then I'll put a rubber glove on and get it good and mixed up. I don't care if the stuff sets fast, because like I said, I'm just gonna spoon it on there or finger it on there, and then we'll cut a piece of tape, of this tape, and we'll embed that into it. And then we'll let that set up. I don't know if I'll record the whole process of lining the inside of this with this drywall tape. I know some people do use shoe glue. I'd actually thought that the like 3M fabric adhesive, you know, like for a headliner, that might work pretty good. Wish I was at home in Indiana, because I have all kinds of little like tools. So I'll just spread it on with this toothpick, and then I'll smush it in with the with my glove. And I've got Scotch tape on the outside of this to kind of hold it together while I do this. Okay, so we got some in place there. Let me measure on a piece here, and I can always trim it up. I'm done. Okay, put the glove on. So we got our tape down there. We're going to try this, guys, and see if this is a good fix for when you crack these cases, which is going to happen because, like I said, they are not thick at all. And I will trim this up, so I'm not worried about that. I just want to make sure I'm getting good coverage with this stuff down here. That JB Plastic Weld is pretty cheap stuff. You can get it at Walmart. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I know it's pretty cheap. And try not to wear it. I think the Flex Seal will work better and I should have reinforced this thing before we started driving it around, but you know, gotta have fun. And this definitely is a hoot, guys, I'm telling you right now. I should have put, my piece down there. Excuse me. It's not, my tape is not wanting to stick. So I'll hold that there in place. Might have to mix up a little more of that, spread it through there. And of course I done used my gloves, so let me see if I can get some of this out of here. So setting up quick. Might have to keep my finger on it there for a minute. Get that stuff to start setting down inside here. Let me see if I can kind of show you. Down there like that. I'm just kind of holding it in place, get this drywall tape to stick to it pretty good. Keep it from, it's trying to peel back from it, which I kind of half expected, but we'll get it. Besides, this is just a test. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I think it will. Now, if I was at home in Indiana, I would have put a piece of fiberglass patch on it and hit it with the ultraviolet light to get it to harden, but I'm down here in Florida and I do not have either of those things here, so I'm having to make do with what I got on hand. This stuff's setting up pretty good, so then we can trim all this excess off. I've got a razor here, but hopefully my GPS was working and on the GoPro, and we can put the speedometer, do some of the speed tests. But I'll tell you what, with these big ass wheels, it gets hard to control this thing going down the pavement. I think that may work. We're gonna let that sit for a little bit. but in the meantime, I do have two Z, I think they're 5200 milliamp hour 3S batteries coming for this thing, and a new charger, another charger, a balance charger. So we'll have a total of 3 batteries. We had this one charging all night, and coming here this morning, and one of the lights was still red, so I unplugged it, plugged it back in, and then it showed green. So, you know, it's not the highest quality, but you know, it is what it is. And for the price, like I said, I got it on Banggood. I think it was $279. This thing is so far so good. You know, I keep my fingers crossed, but pretty cool. Anyway, so we've got our tape in here, and we do have a little bit of a gap there, so I may make up another batch and kind of backfill that so it's a little more rigid. And I'll definitely make sure that I hit this side really good, or go ahead and put my tape on, get a spray with a Flex Seal, or put the tape on, put the JB Plastic Weld over this spot here because that seems to be a weak spot, and let that cure, and then spray it with a Flex Seal. So stay tuned, be back here in a little bit. Okay, we've got the inside pretty much taped off. So I'll just go around and, you know, kind of push down any kind of loose spots, and then I'm gonna go to town spraying this, which I'm not gonna GoPro that because I don't want to risk getting anything on this camera. So anyway, I will do that, and then I will come back and show you the results here in a minute. But all you do is just cut it in strips, cut it, trim it, you know, stick it down. It's not rocket science, you know, and then we're gonna spray the crap out of it. So be back here in a minute. Okay, we've got the Flex Seal on, and it's doing pretty good. It's going to lift in a few spots, like right there. But once this stuff starts to get sticky, it's kind of hard to work with. So, and I'm getting bugs stuck in here. So isn't that just lovely? But anyway, what I'm going to do is put it on light, and then that way you don't have, I don't think you'll have as much of a problem with the tape peeling up. But it's only done in a few spots. But if you start, you know, blowing on it while it's getting tacky, it'll help hold the drywall tape down. But so far so good. I'm pretty happy with these results. I'll let it harden up more, and then I'll spray some more on it, make it good and stiff, and that way it sticks all this tape together. But be back here in a moment. Well, it's the next day, guys, and honestly, I don't think the Flex Seal is all that great. I think what I want to end up doing is getting some contact cement and brush contact cement down into it, so it hardens a little bit better. We still got spots like right here where it didn't stick. This up here raised up, so I can put contact cement down in there, let it get tacky, and then hold it down and it'll stick. So the other thing you can use is that shoe goo, but I think contact cement will work just fine. So I think I'll give that a whirl, but it's back together, and that's where I put the epoxy, the JB Weld plastic, and then I embedded that piece down underneath there into it. So I think that's good and stiff. So we'll see. So reinforced everything else, so we'll see how it does. Got a few spots I got to trim up, like right there. But other than that, she's ready to go again. I got the battery charging up, so we'll test this fix out, see how well it does, beat the crap out of it, and report back. So be back shortly. Well, I'm back again. Go over a couple of things. The Arma runs great. No complaints so far with it. I do want to upgrade and put bigger tires on it. And what else do I want to do? I got some different connectors coming, because this takes an EC5, IC5 connector, and I got this adapter. You'll see in that video, it keeps like it come unplugged. So got some things for that. And the one thing that I do like on these is these little springy rubber clips, you know, that hold the body on. Well, the Pirate here had these, like a little washer put down over there. And so I was at the hobby store the other day and asked, can they have these for $4.99? So I got a set and drilled them through with a 1/8, I think it's an 1/8. Let me double check that. I forget. 764. It's a little over 2 millimeter. And then kind of wallered them out. They are kind of a pain to get in, so it helps to take a little bit of like lubricating oil and put it on there, push it through, take like a hex driver, a small hex driver, and push one of the ends down, like when you're up under that little rubber thing right there, and then push it through, and then you can start pulling on it and it'll pop through. So did that, and then that way, because we did have an accident the other day and lost one of these clips. We did find it, but I figured we'd go ahead and modify that. But also on the Pirate, show you what we did. We have installed a light kit. I'll put a link to this on Amazon. This Pirates does have like five or six ports in it, in the receiver down here. So I plugged right into it, and you can change it through these little buttons right here where my finger is. And it does kind of work on channel 4 on the receiver. I'm still playing around with that, but it does work. So, and what else? Oh, I got a toolkit. So this is the piece that comes with it. That's the stand. Of course, you got to put it together, but I think I need to tighten that down. But it comes with an assortment of tools. I don't know really what this thing is. Maybe your camber adjustment? I don't know. I have to look. It does come with a lug wrench. However, that lug wrench, these are 17 millimeter, and it is too short to fit inside the wheels. And that's no big deal because I got plenty of sockets. I'm guessing this is some sort of reamer. It's not sharp, so I don't understand the exact purpose of that thing. But then it did come with this. Take it out of the little thing here. And that's like a, now that one is sharp. So maybe that, excuse me, would be to poke down your holes and then kind of ream them out some. Then I'll need to look and see what that is. But it comes with an assortment of hex drivers. It's got some nut drivers, Phillips, little screwdrivers, and little emery board, I guess, for following up body parts. It's got a X-Acto knife, small assortment of pliers, and then a little wrench, another tiny little lug nut wrench, a pair of scissors, and pliers. That's not bad. It was, oh, how much was this? Like $87. And I checked the other day. I wanted to see what the how that stand went together, and I guess the price has gone up to 100 and something. But I mean, it seems pretty good, you know. Time will tell on that, but I don't know about this whole reamer thing. But anyway, that's what I used on this, and I can kind of show you how the lights work, how they look. So right now we got it flashing like a police siren. But you can change the modes, change it on all of them. What's cool is at night you can actually, well, actually you can see it right now. You can kind of see it through the windows. So it's kind of sharp. But I will put a link to that. It was pretty cheap. So, and I'm still waiting on parts. Here's the original drive shaft that broke. And you can see the pins out here snapped off. Well, Banggood, where I got this thing, is taking for freaking ever. So I found these on Amazon. They're the same length, 101 millimeter, but you can see by the size, they're a little bit smaller. It does work. I don't know how well it's gonna work, how long it's gonna work, but it'll hold for the time being until those other parts show up. Oh, and that came with a little magnetic tray. So let's see if it is truly magnetic. Yep, it is magnetic. So, but what durability wise, this thing here, this Arma Sinton, I've been beating the crap out of this thing. Body's held up really good, although I did do the tape on the inside, but I just used a spray, adhesive on it, and it seems to be doing pretty good. It hasn't broke apart yet. I've crashed it quite a few times. Now, can't speak to the durability of this thing because I think day 2 of driving it is when the drive shaft broke, and I hadn't wrecked it that day, and it was just like I drove down the road, getting on it, come up through the yard, and that thing broke. So hopefully that's not a telling sign for the durability of this thing. But the one thing I will say is this thing is a blast too. It is a wheelie monster. They're both rated about 50 miles an hour. And this thing obviously has, you can see, way more ground clearance. Let me put the body on and kind of get a perspective here, which I think I had already done that when I unboxed the Sinton here. But yeah, you can definitely see. And it's about 1.5 inches more ground clearance on the Pirate versus the Sinton. So definitely going to look at on my next trip down here, because it's too cold in Indiana to be playing with these things outside. So, I'll leave all my stuff here, but I'm gonna look at getting a Arma granite body and see if I can get the body to fit on here. That way it'll clear these tires, or maybe changing the suspension, or definitely get bigger tires on it, maybe move them out, give it a little bit wider stance, because it does like to flip. It likes to roll over pretty easily. So see if we can fix that. Wheelie bar, don't know how functional it is. I got to loosen this one up here because you can see it's not spinning too freely. That one's spinning better. But runtime on this one so far about 20-25 minutes with a 5200 milliamp battery. So I don't know, seems pretty good, I guess. And then, but I'm going to get some bigger batteries. I want to see, the guys at the hobby shops said get like 7200 milliamp. He said that way you'll definitely get more runtime out of it. And like I said, we covered the tools, and I'll put a link to those. Comes in a nice little case. And what else have I done with it? I just hot glued those LEDs in there. Nothing too spectacular, but I did wire it. As you can see, that wire there goes into the receiver box. So, and I do have an LED kit that is made specifically for the Sinton. And I guess it comes with backlights, and it comes with a light bar in the front and some underbody lights. So I don't know. I contemplated putting the underbody lights on this under the body, but my main concern is running over a rock or something and ripping the LEDs. So I think with this one, I'll probably end up doing the same thing. Mount the LEDs on the inside of the body. What I was thinking though is if I did mount them underneath here, maybe getting some like clear plastic tape and putting tape over it to at least give it some sort of protection against rocks and stuff, because obviously this thing is a lot lower to the ground. It's, I think I measured it, it was like 1.5 inches. Let's get the tape measure because I can't remember exactly. Yeah, this one's 1.5 inches ground clearance. This one has 2.5 inches of ground clearance. So it's 1 inch taller, which is nice. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up, I guess. I may fire these up a little bit later, especially at night, and run this one and show what it looks like. And it does look pretty cool. So stay tuned, be back in a little bit. All right, guys, if you get one of these ZD Racing cars and you have a problem with your axle not spinning, here's what you need to look at. I don't know if you can see it right in there. there's a little set screw. Check and make sure that's tight. I'm gonna see if I can see it once I got the front end back on here, because I didn't notice that set screw. The center pieces do not have them, and the back, I haven't seen one on there either. But we were driving it and it just stopped spinning the front wheels. Of course, here's your front wheel assembly, which is a total pain in the ass to take off, along with your bumper, your shock tower, all that good stuff. So I did take that out, put some Loctite on it, put it back on super tight, and I think that was the problem. But stay tuned, I'll be back once I got some more stuff put back on this thing. Well, I stand corrected. There is a set screw in the very back. I don't know if it's going to come out on the video, but there is a set screw in the back, so definitely take that out and put some blue Loctite on it. Problem's fixed in the front. Wheels are spinning fine now, so not much else to report. Hopefully nothing else breaks on it. So, and I will attempt to see if we can get to those set screws, taking the wheels off. But as you can see in that video, I had this whole front end off here because I thought it was something inside this front gear assembly. There's one in the front and one in the back, which is the same part. So I'm gonna order a bunch of extra parts, you know, steering stuff, you know, your arms and stuff like that. Have things on hand in case. Yeah, run into other problems. You know, I'm not waiting 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you know, to get parts. The Armory, on the other hand, right up the street in Port Charlotte, they have a hobby shop that carries every known freaking part for this thing. So, and it's got a 2-year warranty on, you know, I think the ESC, the motor, you know, and all that stuff. So, you know, if that breaks, they'll fix that anyway. But, you know, if something happens to it, all these parts are interchangeable. As far as build quality, well, the Arma definitely build quality is much better. And, you know, I mean, I do have a crack here, which I guess I'm going to have to be fixing that on my next trip down. And definitely got some stuff in the back here from this thing right through here and right here, you know. But does this tape thing hold up well? Yeah, kinda, sorta. I've got another body coming for the Pirate, and on that one I'm going to try the Gorilla Tape and see, especially like here, you can see where it's cracked, and it cracked once there, and then it's just peeling this stuff back. But where I actually use that JB Plastic Weld, that is holding perfect. So I may just reinforce these known crack areas, like here, here. I did see one somewhere else. Maybe it was like right there, you know, with that stuff, and see how well that holds up. But I mean, obviously, you know, these things are flipped and ran into things, and they're going to break, you know. So then I'm going to do some modding on this next time I get back down here. I'm going to get the granite body and see if I can put the granite body on here and then put some bigger wheels on it, and then look at extending the wheel base out so it doesn't like to flip as much. But all in all, hands down, there's no hands down. They both have their pros and cons. The Pirate here is a blast. It's a wheelie freaking monster, and it'll move. So, and it doesn't get stuck up on stuff as much as the Arma does, so, which is nice because of the ground clearance. And especially down here, you know, we got all these pine needles and twigs and branches and stuff laying all over the place. This thing just crawls right over top. As a matter of fact, we were playing around with it last night. I should have been recording it. This thing, the Pirate, would just climb right over top of the Arma. So that was kind of cool to do. But the Arma hasn't broke, and you know, I'll put those videos on there, which are just goofing around. But you can see this thing takes a lot of a punishment, and nothing's broke yet on it. And right from the get-go, this axle right here broke, and I still don't know how the hell that broke. I hadn't even wrecked it. You know, I mean, it was just driving down the road and those pins sheared off. So, but they're cheap. I think a 2-pack was like $8, and the center and the rear wheels take the same shaft. The front is a different one because it's got that little sleeve built into it, which you can't see because it's down inside the wheel there. But you want where the axle goes into it. It's got like a little sleeve on the end of it. But I did order a set of those just to be on the safe side. And then the set screw popping out yesterday. So, but, you know, just like with any of this stuff, I mean, even the Arma, I guess, you know, people, you know, reported some issues and stuff not being tightened down. Excuse me. It's just a good idea to go through and make sure everything is tightened down, especially on these wheels and stuff, the steering assemblies. You know, the drive shaft on this is slick. It's all one piece unit. This has a center carrier with the two drive shafts, and they look a little bit offset from each other. But this is just a straight unit, so you just pull this back and then lift it out, and that's kind of handy. I haven't priced how much those are, but you know, we'll definitely look into that. But the fun factor, they're both fun as hell. This thing was really super cool last night, driving it around the yard with it all lit up, and you can actually see, you know, the lights through the sunroof and here, and of course it shoots down on the ground, and it creates a really cool effect. But those lights were cheap, and plugged it in. The controller kind of half works the lights. It'll work one side of them. There's a left and a right. It'll work one side and change it, but it doesn't change the other side, which no big deal. There are the two buttons, which I pointed out previously in the video. There's one there and there's one on the other side. You can just change it to whatever you want. You know, it'd be kind of cool to change it on the fly, which, yeah, like I said, you can one side, but not the other. But I think I'll just wrap this up for now. Next visit down, do some more bashing. There's a sandy road I want to take this over to and compare how the two run side by side in some sand. So I got some cleaning to do before I hop on a plane and get this thing cleaned up and wait for the next one. So, hey, thanks for watching, and I'll be back here with something else soon. Thanks.